Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we reacting. We just doing it, you know. We just going in, you know. We just going in. That's it. So we got a reaction, okay? Charlamagne the Guy went on Fox News. Anytime Charlamagne the Guy goes somewhere, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. So let's see what Charlamagne the Guy went on Fox News and figure it out. Y'all know what to do. Let's get it. Let's go. Shut up. Speaking of which, give me a second. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Gotta get it booming. Alright, now let's get it. Let's go.
So as it turns out, when you build your entire show around sneering at half the country, audiences eventually tune out. Just ask the Late Show host Stephen Colbert. And then there's The View, where diversity somehow means only inviting left-wing guests. It begs the question, is there still appetite for civil discourse and apolitical entertainment? Or has the liberal echo chamber become the norm? Well, Charlamagne certainly has some thoughts.
That's a hell of a way to start. Fox News is just one of the most biased places. But I can't. All the news networks are biased to a degree. I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to be fair to that.
Well, I give you a lot of credit because you have had me on your show. You have people with differing viewpoints on a lot of different things on your show. And Charlamagne, I think we need more of that.
Absolutely.
You know, you look though at things like, take a look at these numbers. This is The View. The View had since January, from January until July, look at that, 0 conservatives and 102 left-leaning guests. And then listen to...
Is that real?
That's real. And this is ABC News. And listen to what ex-reporter Terry Moran had to say. He said, but...
Damn.
University makes it possible.
The unstoppable, the master's degree.
We were biased, yes. Almost inadvertently, I'd say ABC News has the same problem so many leading cultural institutions do in America, a lack of viewpoint diversity. It's no secret there are hardly any people who supported Donald Trump at ABC News or other corporate legacy mainstream news networks. How important do you think it is to have different viewpoints and allow people, I mean, you're here on my show, I appreciate that, and vice versa, you had me on yours. This is important.
I think it's very important because I think a lot of times people talk about folks they never talk to.
Yeah.
And if you think that a person is spreading misinformation, if you think that a person is lying, then, you know, bring them on your platform and have that conversation. Like, you know, present the facts, present the truth, and then let the people decide. I think that's ridiculous to never ever have anybody on your show that you don't agree with or have an opposing view of you or from a different political party. Because at the end of the day, man, regardless of who's in the White House, that person represents all of America. And I reserve the right to criticize both parties.
Well, and I would...
Facts. You know what's funny? Like, no, that's true. That's why that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a podcast, to have both sides of the conversation. Come on, let's just talk, you know? It ain't got to be overwhelming, it ain't got to be overbearing, but let's figure it out. Like, let's work on it together. You never know what could happen with that.
I would say that person is a representative of America, and we should all want that person to succeed for America, right? No matter your political viewpoints, right?
100% agree. Like when you ask me, you know, what do I think President Trump has done over the last 6 months, I don't want to say that I think he did a terrible job, but if he's doing a terrible job, I got to call it like it is. And if it was a Democrat...
I will respectfully disagree with you on that,
understand,
but that's okay. You can have your viewpoint.
But if it was I gave President Biden the same hell too, you know, because I didn't think he was doing a good job. All we want is somebody in those positions that's going to do a good job. I'm not a party person in no way, shape, or form. I want to say I'm an independent, but that don't make no sense because there's only 2 parties in this country, right? So you're going to end up voting for one of them.
Yeah. Do you see yourself in 2028 voting blue or voting red? And is there anyone you might already see yourself supporting?
I really don't know. I mean, I think that there's some good candidates out there. You know, I think that we really have to look to the governors when it comes to the Democrats. I don't think that there's any like change agents that's going to come out of nowhere and shake things up in the Democratic Party. I think it's going to end up being a governor, you know, Josh Shapiro or a Wes Moore, somebody like that. And they actually have a track record, right? Because you can go look at their states to see what they're probably going to end up doing on a national level. The only other person I would like to see in 2028 run, and this is going to sound ridiculous probably coming from me. I would love to see Jon Stewart run in 2028. If we're talking about like a change agent.
Yes. I fuck with Charlamagne. Jon Stewart would be beautiful. Beautiful to run against the Republicans. Beautiful.
Coming from the outside, that's really going to shake things up.
Yes.
And somebody that I feel like can speak to, all people. Plus, he's a celebrity who actually knows what they're talking about. We've seen him get legislation and stuff, passed before. Like, we know where his heart is. He'd be somebody I'd like to see really get in the race and disrupt things in 2028.
And you know what else would be good about Jon Stewart? He goes on Fox and he stays on his show, but he also goes on Fox. He does. He talked to Bill O'Reilly multiple times. Debated Bill O'Reilly multiple times. To me, that's a candidate that would be really good for all of us.
Well,
maybe a Jon Stewart Colbert ticket because Colbert's not going to have a job. He's not working because of President Trump. So they say.
Well, people say different things. They also say he lost $40 million a year for CBS, which is also a bit of a problem whenever you're trying to have a successful show. If you had to pick a Republican who might be able to earn your vote, is there anyone you like that you would look at?
I mean, I was in South Carolina. I grew up in South Carolina under, somebody like Nikki Haley, right? So I can see something like that. I do think, and this is, I think that traditional conservatives are going to take the Republican Party back. I think there's a political coup going on right now in the Republican Party that people aren't paying attention to.
Oh, interesting.
I agree with that too. Like a lot of the traditional conservatives, Mitt Romney, Ron Paul, a lot of the traditional conservatives are seeing how Donald Trump is interacting, and they don't like it, and they're working to change it. Yeah, he's right. He's 1,000% correct.
Yeah, I think that this Epstein thing is going to be a way for traditional conservatives to take their party back. I really do. I think that they know this is the issue that has gotten the base riled up. The MAGA base isn't letting this issue go, and for the first time, they know they can, probably take their party back and not piss off the MAGA base. I think they're going to do that.
Charlamagne is just so honest because that's exactly what's going on. They are trying not to piss off the MAGA base by siding with anybody against Donald Trump. But now they have the opportunity to do it, and they're going to do it. And what I think is even more hilarious is I just wonder how it's going to go in 2028 and in 2026 in the midterm elections and in the final election, because a lot of people are starting slowly to lose, not even slowly, but it's happening fast, are losing the credibility of the Republican Party because of Donald Trump. And I just wonder how it's going to go. Like, I wonder how it's going to go. Like, if they don't have another Trump figure, then I don't know who's going to be good on the Democratic side either. You know what? I just need to run. That's what I need to do.
Well,
Vote for
I would
King.
say, we've never seen a typical election since the day that Donald Trump came down the golden escalator. So I don't know that we'll ever see another typical kind of traditional election with traditional Republicans. I don't know. I feel like things have changed, the game changed, and to say that the old guard is going to kind of come back, that's a big statement.
But that's the mistake Republicans are going to make. Republicans are going to make the same mistake that Democrats made, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Barack Obama was a one-of-one, once-in-a-lifetime, political juggernaut. And since Barack Obama, every Democrat has tried to be Barack Obama.
That's a fact.
You got to be yourself.
It's going to be the same thing with Republicans. Say what you want. Donald Trump is a once-in-a-lifetime, one-on-one political juggernaut. You're not going to be Donald Trump. So if you think you're going to be able to do what Donald Trump has done, talk the way Donald Trump has talked, get away with what Donald Trump has got away with, it's not going to happen. So everybody right now, we have the opportunity to have like a huge reset. I think you should blow it all up. I think that people are really sick and tired of what we've been presented from both parties. By the way, we knew this before the last election. They were telling us that like 70% of people did not want to see a rematch between Trump or Biden. So it's like we know we want something different. Everybody wants something different. So I think that if Democrats keep doing the same old thing, they're going to keep getting the same results. And if Republicans, think that they can repeat what has been done and don't try to give the people something new, they're going to get the results they don't want.
I agree.
Well, just to wrap up here, and I appreciate our whole conversation. You know, you on your show have a lot of young viewers. You're very influential, I think, with a lot of people. What would be your message to this next generation of voters? Because they're going to play a very pivotal role coming up in these midterms and coming up in 2028. What's
Very
your
true.
message?
Let's stop listening to the catchy slogans.
Okay.
You know, let's stop putting on jerseys.
Okay.
For different parties, and let's just focus on the people who are putting the ideas out there that truly are going to put more money in your pocket and truly are going to make you feel safe in this country. Like, who is the forward-thinking people that are talking about, you know, making this country more affordable, who are talking about really making you as an individual smarter, telling you what sectors to get into the world to make, you know, this country better. Listen to people's ideas. Like, we focus too much on individuals, we focus too much on identity, we focus too much on party. What are people's ideas?
Facts.
That is what is going to always win.
All right. Well, Charlamagne, we appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for sitting down with me, and I hope we'll see you back here soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, like, look, I got nothing to say. Charlamagne be killing it. He be killing it. I got nothing to say to that. I 100% agree with everything the fuck he just said. Like, literally, pay attention to ideas. We are losing the country because we are too busy paying attention to the propaganda. We need to pay attention to the ideas. Do they make sense? Does it, like, what is this person bringing to the table that can benefit all of us? Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Mexican, you know, Hispanic and Mexican, same thing. Don't matter. Haitian, don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black, well, Haitians are black. Anyways, I'm out, y'all. Peace.